the drilling. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what happened, right? I mean, the car is on fire already, or is it just hit? That's why the hose is there. You see what I mean? That's why the guy was doing the hose. So he put out the fire first, and then they go in there. You get terrified inside that car. You know, like I said, it's very intimidating. You're inside, and all that noises, the drilling and everything. It's pretty intense. This guy wants to go in there. Are you serious? Oh no, he just want to. He just want to tape it. All right, so we are over at the Woodland Hills Warner Center Park. We're doing disaster preparedness, obviously. We have this kind of event show also, drill, last time when we had the, was it last year? I think it was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was last year at Pierce College when we did it. Or at Warner Center. I think they did it. All right. They did the whole thing. Now the second crew comes in. All right, so this, okay, so that, what is that guy doing? What is he doing? Okay, wait. I want to watch this. Sure. You know, our mission, the grassroots goal is to save lives by mobilizing resources on the disaster risk reduction, reducing the impact, or just by educating, you know, the public and ourselves how to save lives, how to prepare ourselves during the, you know, during this kind of process, during this kind of situation. We are at the Warner Center Park. We're doing, obviously you guys can see, we're at the Warner Center Park at Woodland Hills, and we're doing, this is our second annual with collaboration with Grateful Hearts. It's their 15th annual. But we're doing disaster preparedness, and obviously you guys can see what's going on behind me here is the rescue of a car, and hopefully that none of us have to go through this kind of situation, but this is exactly what iDARE does. Is our goal, grassroots goal, is to save lives by mobilizing resources, current resources, you know, to disaster risk reduction. That we know that we're not going to be 100% ready, right? 100% prepared, but we can always be mentally, physically prepared, and also, if this is something happen, hopefully never, you know, this is something that you guys can, you know, demonstrate this. This is LAFD, obviously, and the event is to support and, you know, LAFD efforts in keeping the community safe for us.
How long have you been a member of CERT?
For what? For CERT?
How long have you been a member of CERT?
I want to say over 2 decades. Yeah, over 2 decades. This is CERT.
And what kind of things have you done?
That's great questions. Quite a bit. I don't know what's quite a bit is a lot, but we've done natural disaster preparedness for earthquake, fire, floods, that respond to the geographic of Southern California, basically, because they want to respond to the, you know, the natural disasters that to your location. Obviously, there's not going to be tsunami here. Or could be, or there's not going to be snowstorm, could be, but earthquake and fire and flood are the most common here in Southern California.
All so right. What do you do specifically?
Specifically?
What do you do with DARE?
The iDARE?
Yeah.
We do quite a bit of community events before pandemic. Regularly, we give out also workshops. We give out, you know, training, and we collaborate with you guys, with the team. Community, we you know, we also started.
What do you do with the SoCal Preparedness Foundation? What do you do?
We collaborate with them. We attend and volunteer ourselves to, you know, to help out any capacity that we can to the success and to the operation to run smooth during the event. And we also follow up with the people who we spoke with, and you know, we just want to make sure the public is well educated, at least prepared on the basic level, that knowing that, hey, you know what, earthquake can come at any time. And so So that, I think that's the message that we want to say, that we cannot predict that. We cannot control what's going to happen to natural disasters, basically. Only Mother Nature does. So we can only stay prepared. And I think that's a message. And we need to be well educated about it.
So the foundation thanks you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. There you go. Since I cannot be on. Very good. We're all taking pictures over there. We're at the Woodland Hills Water Center. Disaster Preparedness, obviously, you guys can see the drill. LAFD will rescue. When the car is all tearing up like this, so they're going there and they're going to do all these things to rescue. Pretty great, pretty intense, intimidating. So that's that.
So tell us about Dare. Tell us about Dare.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, our mission is save lives, and it's part of our mission, a grassroots goal is to save lives by mobilizing resources on the disaster risk reduction, reducing the impact, or just by educating, the public and ourselves how to save lives, how to prepare ourselves during this kind of process, in this kind of situation. Thanks for joining. We are at the Warren Central Park. We're doing, obviously you guys can see, we're at the Warren Central Park in Woodland Hills, and this is our second annual with collaboration with Grateful Hearts. It's their 15th annual. But we're doing disaster preparedness, and obviously you guys can see what's going on behind me here is the rescue of a car, and hopefully that none of us have to go through this kind of situation. But this is exactly what iDARE does. Is our goal, grassroots goal, is to save lives by mobilizing resources, through resources, to disaster risk reduction. That we know that we're not going to be 100% ready, right? 100% prepared, but we can always be mentally, physically prepared, and also, if this is something happen, hopefully never. This is something that you guys can, they're demonstrating this. This is LAFD, obviously, and the event is to support LAFD efforts in keeping the community safe for us.
How long have you been a member of CERT?
For what? For CERT?
How long have you been a member of CERT?
I want to say over 2 decades. Yeah, over 2 decades.
And what kind of things have you done? We're at the Woodland Hills Water Center. Disaster Preparedness, obviously you guys can see the drill. LAFD will rescue. When the car is all tearing up like this, so they're going there and they're going to do all these things to rescue. Pretty great, pretty intense, intimidating. So that's that. So tell us about Dare.
Right?
Tell us about Dare.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, our mission is save lives, and it's part of obviously our mission, a grassroots goal is to save lives by mobilizing resources on the disaster risk reduction, reducing the impact, or just by educating, the public and ourselves how to save lives, how to prepare ourselves during this kind of process, in this kind of situation. All right. Okay, I wanted to get the hard. second I'll be on. Okay. Oh, taking... Alright, so we're doing this. We're out here at a community event right now. Nice. Where are you? Oh my god, you're behind! I mean, it's just so intimidating. Intense and intimidating. I don't know if you noticed this, but we live up there on...
Left him, and his only child had died as an infant. He had no one in his life, and he said to me, for the first time in my 20-year career, I'm going to a war, but I won't make it back this time. But it really doesn't matter because no one would care. Well, I knew I cared about him, and as it turns out, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans across this country cared enough about that young man, as well as all of his comrades over the past 21 years, to make thousands and then millions of care packages, one of which we're going to celebrate here today. So my thanks go to this group up here who are wearing blue shirts, many of whom were with me on day one, 21 years ago, and others who have joined us, to the thousands of volunteers who were with us for all those early years when we were really a very scrappy bunch, a very passionate patriotic.
It always starts that way, right?
And to all of you here today, and all of those who serve.
But then after so many years later, we grow big and bigger.
My thanks to every one of you, and my deep, deep appreciation for you taking your time today to be with us.
Such
to
a
celebrate
beautiful day.
this moment. With that, I'd like to turn the mic over to our current executive director running the organization, Meg Barron.
Are you sure?
Those secrets.